Short version, not dead. And the Sherlockians go wild. Round two! Anyway, hi, hello. You probably don't know who I am, because if you once did, you probably forgot, because I haven't posted anything in a very long time. That's very lame. If it makes anybody feel any better, which is probably only me, I did film like 4 or 5 videos. Some of them made it past editing, and I just didn't like the finished result, and I posted them and then took them down. Some of them made it to editing, still didn't like it, didn't post it. Anyway, they were not of quality to post, so they've been removed or posted, or they're gone forever. Yeah, so sorry about that. That's very lame of me. Every time I sit down in front of the camera to do this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this, and it's so much fun, and why don't I do that, and stuff. Some of my excuses, if you wanted to hear some, I got a job, which is nice. I like to work. It makes me feel good about myself. I started taking some classes at the local community college, which is nice. Those are also nice. They make me feel good too. I like to learn. I made friends. What? How did this happen? Yes, I made friends, and that's actually kind of what I want to talk about today, is making friends after living as a hermit. I wasn't a genuine hermit. I live in a generally mountainous area, sorta. And I spent many years just like hanging out in my room, like I didn't do much. Didn't go anywhere, spent a lot of time on my laptop, Tumblr, fanfiction, fiction press. That was pretty much it. And it was easy to keep up that lifestyle because I was also homeschooled. So it was like, seriously didn't have to leave my room unless I wanted to go to the bathroom and get food. So this is coming from like a total introvert hermit person living in their room, going out into the world, and what that's been like, because that's pretty much what's happened since I made the first one of these videos. So let's talk about it. Let's talk. In the realm of friends, I make friends with people who tend to be more assertive, talkative, and forward because they come to me and I don't have to do anything. Those are kind of the friends that I've made recently, actually. The people who've like been like, you know, what's up? It's nice to meet you. You're actually really cool. Let's hang out. They took the time to get to know me. Some of those are coworkers. Some of those are classmates. The things that I've realized recently is, here's a list for you. I made a little list. 1, you will grow out of your friends. And it is sad, and it's kind of hard and awkward because you can't do anything about it. It's just how you are. You're on this path together, and then one of you is gonna veer off and go another direction, and you can't really stick around for that. You're shifting, and that's how it is. You're not necessarily growing out of each other or one person's ahead of another, it's just different. Sometimes it is this, let's be honest. You have one friend who's like still a toddler. Yeah, sometimes that happens. And that's a hard thing to go through, and I think most people have had to deal with that. It's a strange occurrence that is easier when you both kind of accept that it's happening and go forward, you know? Love you, bye. Thing number 2, you won't always like your friends. This is what I've been having fun realizing, because, I don't know, I have a hard time dealing with when I feel annoyed with somebody or feel irritated, because I don't want to. I just want everybody to be happy and love each other and be so smiley and like feel no irritation at all. And it's just hard when you have the human moment and you don't feel that way, and that's not cool. I have some friends who just want to talk and talk and talk about what's going on in their life, and sometimes I get to this point where I'm like, I don't care. And that's really terrible, because like as a friend you're supposed to care. I care about like the first 10-20 minutes of the story. Anyway, I'm getting better with dealing with that by being grateful for having a friend. And that's not like lowering myself to a level where I'm like, I will take any friend at all. I don't care how they treat me. I just want one. Not how I am. I just remember to be grateful. I'm very grateful for my friends. I hope they're grateful for me. Probably not. 3, you don't need to be around your friends all the time. I'm running into a lot of people who, like, if they have a spare second, they're spending it with friends, and they just want to be with people all the time. They just like being with people. And there's a certain kind of people who are just born that way. They just love socializing. They love being around people. They just want to spend all the time with people, and they don't like being alone. I'm kind of different from that. I spent most of my time alone for a year. Friends is a strange thing to me. I have one friend who is like, okay, getting you to hang out is like pulling teeth. Because if I have a spare second and I'm not working, I'm not at class, and I'm not doing activities, I want to be at home. I want to be in my room and I want to read and I want to write and I want to film my videos and I want to edit and I just want to be just by myself, peaceful at home. And I hardly get a second to do that, let alone go and like actively go out and hang out with friends. It's hard for some people to get because they're not that way. They don't want to spend any time alone. They just want to be with friends. Like, why would I want to spend time with you. And I'm like, I want to spend time with you. I need a second to be alone sometimes. If you're like me and you are adjusted to being alone and you're okay with being alone, that's okay. And you need to make time to be alone. You're gonna need to draw some limits and be like, you know what, I really care about you, love to spend time with you, but I just need to veg. It's perfectly healthy. That's kind of what I wanted to cover today and talk about what I've been up to since I last posted a video and what I figured out and stuff. And let me know if you guys agree or disagree or relate or anything like that. Or if you're like me and you're used to being alone and you're okay with it. Yeah, we can talk and chill and have a conversation and it'll be good. Leave a comment for me or anything. I think that's it. That's all I have for you.